How is everybody? Trying to get the camera straight because I'm running behind and I screwed it up. What's going on, everybody? A little crooked, but that'll have to do. Isaac Ramirez, what's going on? So over it. How are you? I hate LV career had to end this way. However, he has to protect his health. Absolutely, he did the right thing. Hello and good afternoon, JoJo. Brad Harris, what's up? Yeah, where am I at, Brad? I think I'm about like 2,300, right? Moving up quick, Brad. That's the idea. Jeff Lee, what's up? Crystal, hey Crystal, how are you? So, first and foremost, we got to talk about the Dak Prescott thing, right? I just want everybody to know I did have time to look up the details of that. The details of that is it wasn't a switch. All right, Brad, cool. It wasn't a switch that they switched. They had to go to Dak's representatives and get the okay to add the 2 avoidable years. How are you, Lady Libra? Let me repeat that. It was not a switch that was built in already. They had to talk to Dak's people. Okay? So this is what that means. I'm not hearing this a lot. I heard it from Jeff Kavanaugh. I like him. I mean, I value his opinion a lot. So it was not a switch. He went to Dak's people. So what this means is they are still going to negotiate. It was just a way to not rush the negotiation right now. They have full intentions on getting a deal done by training camp. Is there a chance it won't get done? If I had to put a number on it not getting done, I would say 15%. Now, again, I'm not here to say I'm pro Dak or a con Dak and rip him and say he can't win playoff games, even though he's got 2. I think that's the right move, is to extend Dak Prescott. All this does is give them money right now. Now they're what, like 14 under? Because CD kind of wants to wait till Justin Jefferson. Okay, they need to mount up this money. So it's not like you can redo a CD deal right now. Dak, they're getting to it. You know me, it should have already been done. But the Cowboys like waiting. So whatever. It usually costs you more. Micah wants to wait. Micah doesn't even want a contract right now. He wants to wait till after this season. He wants the price to go up. So, the way that you can make money is to re-sign CD, but CD's kind of wants his money, or he's fine with waiting on Justin Jefferson. So, they need to get some money. I expect Hankins and Gilmore to be brought back. I'm on record. If you saw my video this morning, I think it's best that we wait on a running back. I think it's best that we wait on a running back till after the draft. Let's see who we draft first. And I got news for you. A lot of these young running backs or older running backs don't want to get signed to a 1-year deal now. They don't want to do that now. So, because they don't want to sign with Dallas, whoever, Trey Benson, whoever, and they end up not making the team. I'd rather Dallas draft a running back, then pick up a compliment to that running back after. Let me go back and see. Yeah, the old mail Chuck. Where's Jerry waiting on? Let's get Dak extension done immediately. Yeah, well, he loves busting you up, Drew. So let's get it done. But expect it. If there's going to be a deal done, I think Jane Slater said August, sometime in training camp, I expect a deal done. But this move had to be approved by Dak's agent. What it does is give them money now so they don't have to rush for an extension. This is what I was telling Mark about Stephen Jones when he had his back at one point. I don't think that's the case anymore. But Um, you know, Stephen Jones can do deals ahead of time. He just never does. We always end up paying more. Howie Roseman, he'll do some horrible moves. He'll do good moves. He'll do great moves, but he'll do them early and timely. They had the money from the new cap that the NFL provided, right? Let me be quiet. I need to understand these things. So over it. You're fine. They have over 10 mil now. Now that they just got another 10 million from the Dak. They saved 10 million off the cap just by Dak doing what he did. So they're like 14 under now. So they could sign the draft class, bring back Hankins, bring back Gilmore. No problems whatsoever. So, and obviously, I would wait to fill the other positions. I would still try and get a linebacker and another defensive lineman, but that's me. Lead commander, game time. I see Jerry letting Dak's contract run out. No, that's not what's going on, lead commander. Dak's agent had to approve the latest transaction. Both parties still want a new deal. Brad sniped. Ultra Cowboy, stop resigning losers. Move on. I got you, Ultra. Okay, thanks, game time. Clemente, what's up? Jerry don't want to resign Dak, but Steven does. Yeah, I don't know, Ultra. I'm not there at your opinion, but I don't know. I don't think Jerry knows what he wants, Ultra. I think Jerry's a little emotional right now because he doesn't have the keys to the car anymore. It don't seem like. Dak's agent isn't going to turn down upfront money, but it plays right onto Jerry's hands. Mike Clark, what's up, buddy? Seattle is interested in Hankins. Baltimore is interested in Gilmore. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, Mike, but I know that he's nearing the end of his career and he wants to be back. If it's a deal that's close to what Kendall Fuller got, 2 years, $16 million, that easily gets it done. Unless somebody's throwing crazy money at him, then I don't blame him. Got to do what you got to do. That's why bringing back Jordan Lewis was so key, because now there's not. If you lost him, yet another comp pick. That means he's getting paid. Mike Fisher is terrible. Yeah, I'm not. I met Mike Ultra at the Commander game. He's nice enough guy, but yeah, if you notice, if anybody in here watches Mike Fisher, he's been getting more edgy as of late. Why? Because it sells. Being the mouthpiece for the organization, nobody wants to hear that. Like, people get tired of hearing, that's the star, this is me, I know everything, you guys don't know anything. Nobody wants to hear that. We're all, I think people appreciate someone who's genuine and it's not like talking down to you. And if I want to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing, I'll just text Ultra. Corey, what's up? I love Dak if it's team friendly. Corey, yeah, I don't have a problem with Dak. Again, I don't care if you don't like Dak. You can't argue his success. Yeah, obviously playoff success. I did hear Jeff Kavanaugh say that they were all in last year. They just didn't come out and tell you. That's why they're so pissed. In their mind, they were all in last year. Charles Brown, what's up? How long have you been a postman? I've been a postman since 94. So you tell me. 2004, 2014. It'll be, I guess, 29 years. Remember, Jerry said that when he paid Dak, it was the first time he paid for a player he didn't believe in. Plus, he traded for Lance. Hankins possible to Seattle. Again, if we lost Hankins, we lost Hankins. I mean, I think he ultimately comes back, which is why they needed to do this deal, and Dak's agents were agreeable. Whether you like Dak or not, I believe he's coming back on a new deal during training camp. There's a chance he's not going to, but overwhelmingly, the odds are he will be back on a long-term deal, which will give you even more money. Think about all the money that we're going to have going into next year. It's going to be a lot of money under the cap. So, Brian, do you think we are done in free agency until after the draft? Brad, I hope not. I think we're going to bring Gilmore and Hankins back this week. I'm telling you now. After this restructure, I'll be shocked if we don't bring them both back by Friday. How's that? That's me. That's my belief. I'll come on and say I was wrong, but that's what I think. I think after that, we'll see. I know they were talking to the Cleveland lineman, Ultra or Brad. Give me the name in the chat. The free agent defensive tackle. I like him. I think he's coming off an injury, but I can't think of his name. I know they were talking to him. They have interest in him. So we'll see. I would hope that they would bring in a defensive lineman to go along with Hankins. But again, if they just get Hankins and Gilmore done, we could always piece the roster together after the draft. Because if we get a Tavondre Sweat, then you don't necessarily need to go out and get anybody. You'll probably get a couple bodies in the draft. Vinny Hagan, what up? What's up, John Simmy? I know everything about nothing. Yeah, welcome to the... That's the way it is. Dirty Sanchez, what up, man? Clemente, they had something right game time, Brian. Second seed, 2 playoff home games. I'd be let down too. Yeah, they thought they were all in last year. We just didn't know it, and our ownership didn't, yell it. Yeah, of course we're all in. We got some glory hole. Game time, that loss to the Packers shook Jerry to his core. He is working his way out this deal. Yeah, right. I only watch Game Time at Phil Sadaleo because I like being at the bar. Other Cowboy YouTubers break out the tape. I'm out. Yeah, Ultra. I ain't naming any names, but I am not. I'm a diehard, long-time Cowboy fan. My youngest son's never seen a winner, Ultra, 19 years old. Loved the draft. I remember my brother was a big-time college football player before he passed away. A few years after he was in college. I've been around a lot. He played with Mike Rozier. He played with Willie Anderson. I've always been into the draft. That's why weird how me and Mark met a few years ago, and now this is the second year I'm going to the draft. I'm a fan first. I started a channel so I could talk to other likewise fans. I'm a fan of the NFL. I'm just not. I live in the Philly area. I'm not going to sit here and lie to anybody. I'm a diehard Phillies fan. I'm a season ticket holder to the Phillies, partial season ticket holder to the Phillies. I'm a big-time 76ers fan. Flyers stink, but I root for the Flyers. It's just my dad. I've always been a diehard Cowboy fan. It's a weird situation to people who live in Philly who think, oh, my God, what's this guy doing? Again, my dad was born and raised down south. I grew up in Dallas. I'm a Cowboy fan. My dad's passed away. My brother's passed away. I would never even want to change if everybody wants to joke around. Oh, yeah, you bleed green. I respect the Eagles. I do. I have an inside that a lot of people don't have. Watch them trade for DJ Jones. Well, Ultra, I think they're cooking something up. You texted me. I really, really love the Derek Brown thing. I almost did a video on it, but that would have been too clickbaity. But if they can make a move, sorry, Stephon Diggs, if it's you or Derek Brown, give me Derek Brown. I think that's what they might be doing. I think you might have friggin' nailed it. I think they may be looking at a big-time trade during the draft for a guy like Derek Brown. Big, beefy defensive tackle. And that would be perfect. Use your 2025 picks for DJ Jones and Dameon Pierce. I'm good with that. We're going to have a boatload. We all like Dak, and we will never not like Dak because all we see out there playing. Dak wants the ball and doesn't seem to like competition at the QB spot, don't you think? Yeah, I don't know about Dak Clemente. Again, I've already said this. If they move on from Dak, I'm fine with that too. I just want it. Who's the answer? Who are you going with? We've been down this disaster before where they don't have a plan in place. Don't tell me sitting here today that Trey Lance is your plan. If Trey Lance lights it up in preseason, and Dak maybe has an injury during the season this year because he's going to be with us this year, and he plays well, then you could, it is what it is. It's sad we seem to are so close and we let it slip. Vinny, that's what we do. I agree, Vinny. Philip Dunn, any interest in offensive linemen? I don't think they're going to sign anybody. I think they're going to go draft one. I think that they're going to draft the best, whether it's left tackle or center or even possibly guard and kick out. I think there's a good chance they kick Tyler Smith out. That's what they might have to do. SSL TV, what up, man? Yo, game time, man. Made sure dedicated to you. Oh, I'll have to check it out, man. Thank you so much. I'll have to check out your channel too. I don't think that I've subscribed. Forgive me. Why don't you do me a favor? Put your channel link in the comments if you can. Just put or I'll find you. Jimbo's son. My father went to Wilson High School. Yeah, very familiar with it. If you were following my channel just a few short months ago, my buddy had, he doesn't have any family really. So he had a quadruple bypass. So I was with him at the hospital in Camden. Oh, thanks, Ultra. I mean, it's been a long time now. I just mean, we have that in common. Ultra seems to be a big-time draft guy. I'm a Cowboys fan first and foremost. I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I love it because I get to break bread. Sometimes doesn't mean we have to agree. That's the thing. What's awesome about sports is life is it could be great sometimes, but then it could be not so great. The fact that we could have a back and forth, disagreeing but being respectful, that's what I want. If somebody comes in here just making fun of people, then you're going to get, timed out. It is what it is. Jimbo's son. Are you just missing one team? The Birds. I know, Jimbo. But Jimbo, I know, I am. I'm a 3 for 4. I would say 4 for 5, but let's face it, 3 for 4. The teams I hate are the Boston Celtics, man, and the New York Mets. Sorry. I know there's a couple Met fans in here. Best of luck, LVE. What might have been. Yeah, Mike Clark. He reminds me a lot of Sean Lee, but he never... I think if he was more healthy, I think he could have been... I honestly think if he didn't have that issue, he could have made more Pro Bowls. Let's face it, Sean Lee could have been a Hall of Famer. I don't know if the LVE was ever at that level, but his first year was great. Yankees, Knicks, Rangers, and Cowboys. Okay, I got you. I don't hate those teams. Clemente, my father passed away too, game time, and just like you in elementary. Yeah, Clemente, it's funny, like you see on these, like TikToks or sometimes on Instagram, you'll see the old school Cowboys, like toys as a kid, like the bike. I had the bike. Dude, I got pictures of me like crawling around. My dad put the Cowboy shit on me. It is what it is. You got to remember, when I was a fan, my first experience was them losing to the Steelers. And then I went my whole adolescent life with nothing until we got to Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones. And then we won 3 Super Bowls. But it's been a long time. What's up, Howard? Felix Rojas. Hey, game time. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? John Simeon, I was married to a Bears fan for 17 years. Yeah, she had to go. The Bears. Lady Libra, I know game time. I'm a Cowboy fan. My whole family are Eagles and Philly fans. I've always been a Cowboy. See, Lady Libra, I'll never change, but I have a respect for the Eagles fans. Don't get me wrong. Eagles fans locally, they could be brutal. Trust me, they can be. But the Philly fans, not Eagles fans, Philly fans in general are awesome fans. I mean, they support their team. All they really want you to do is to hustle your ass off and leave it all out on the field. If you do that, they'll love you. And if you win, you'll never have to buy a drink again. I grew up 10 minutes away from the Giant Stadium. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. Yeah, Vinny, see, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Brad, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. I live in Wisconsin, so I get plenty of dirty looks, but I don't respect the E-turds, but that's just me. Yeah, but Brad, again, I've lived here. When it comes to the Eagles, it's different. I agree with you there. They're brutal. But I respect a winning organization. They've won more than we have lately. Jacksonville kid, stop. Wait a minute. Mr. Postman. Lady Commander, game time. Your Cowboys going to win back-to-back champion. Lead Commander, I'm saying no right now. I was saying it in a mocking way, but this was a month ago. At that time, I said the Commanders. You got to realize Eagles just collapsed. This is before free agency. Dallas choked in the first round, and Washington's going to have an easy schedule, and then we're going to clean up. I'm a little surprised that they got a lot of average players, but they did get Frankie Louvu. They did get, some real good players. So, like a couple real good players. So, to be determined, lead commander. Dak has issues in pressure games. He's a great in regular season ultra. Yeah, I can't argue with that. The one and only Ron the Don. What's up, man? How are you? Prime time, there he is. Prime time Phil is in the house. We get rid of Dak, we better get Mahomes. Well, Vinny, I just want them to have a plan. If we're getting rid of Dak, what's the plan? That's all I'm saying. What's the plan? Jason Renfro, what's up, man? Dallas Cowboys and New York Knicks fan here. Ewing, okay, there you go. Larry Johnson, there you go. Maddie T, are you in a truck? I am in a truck. I still got a lot of mail left. Look at that. This is the old school truck, unfortunately. My Mercedes truck is in the shop. So, let's see here. Arshad, what's up, buddy? I don't see my man Hamid. It would be boring if we all agreed. That's how I think. Hit the like buttons. Thanks, Lee Commander. Jason Renfro, you see game-winning shot made by the man. Dude, Kyrie, baby. Felix, be careful, man. Isaac, Cowboys, Red Sox, Celtics. Boo! No. The Celtics. That's the worst, Isaac. No, I'm playing. I do think they're the worst. But they're good this year. Big E and Sean Lee would have been Hall of Famers. Well, I don't understand why Eric Williams is not a Hall of Famer. We have so many Cowboys that should be Hall of Famers. Darren Woodson, Eric Williams. There's a lot of them over the years. What do you think about Marshawn Lloyd? I like him. But, I don't know if they like him. Lise Figueroa, what's up? Cloudy Comey, sup? I'm from Fort Worth, game time. We see several different teams, sir. It's only Philly fans in Philly. Yeah. The Eagles fans are different. They're rough. I won't even go to a game wearing Dallas stuff. I used to all the time at the vet. I won't. It's not worth my time anymore. It's just not. And that's sad. But that's just the way it is. They feel like everything has to be physical, confrontation, screaming. It's sad. $5 million bonus, but no re-sign yet. Yeah, Jimbo. We lost Fowler. Yeah, he's gone. He's in Washington. Cowboys have not signed anybody and have the same Super Bowl odds as the Eagles. Yeah, Ultra. They can't believe it, the Eagle fans. Again, they're still a long way off the Eagles. I'm just saying, there's a reason why we won 3-12-win seasons. We're a very good team. Very good team. And depending on this draft, we could do it again. I'm not going to predict it, but that's my package. There it is, Dink. What up? The plan drop back 10 and punt. There we go. What's up, Sugar Daddy? Drusilla, what's up, Game Time? I live in North Carolina. Only a Cowboys fan. People ask why not Panthers fan. Why not Panthers fan? Because you have, because you're classy. What's up, Stephen Smith? Name a car for an edit. Name a car. Come on, man. Give me a Maserati. I want a Maserati. That was, what's his name? Dak Prescott's a Corvette, and Carson Wentz is a Maserati. Short Dog, would you ever do Amazon? Nope. Why not, man? I'm almost out of here. I'm almost at retirement age in a few more years. I'm not saying you don't do it. I wouldn't do it. What's our schedule look like? Lady Libra, I had it the other day. I'll do a video on that. You can look it up. Off the top of my head, it doesn't look that ridiculous. Name a car. What's Raptors are garbage this year. What's up, DJ Beat? There he is, Hamid. I was just talking about you. How are things on Cowboy Land? We're good, man. We're good. Are you? Yes, Amari. Marshawn Lloyd is small but plays big. I like him 4th round. Oh wait, we don't have one. We might, though, with a trade back, Phil. Drusilla, Cowboys, Mavericks, and Rangers. There you go. Your hometown, loyal. Cowboys fans are delusional. There we go. You got to start making fun. Brad's going to light your ass up. What's up, Game Time? Salute, bro, from New Mexico. Tommy Montoya. I've been to Mexico. I've never been to New Mexico. I got to get there in a few years, my man. Ice to the house. How about those Chiefs? I can't argue with you, man. You guys are a dynasty. Let's see a back-to-back World Series win for the Rangers. They're a young team, Jason. They're a real young team. Ultra, fully loaded gremlin. Chipped tooth eagle. Y'all going to be sad when Dak is gone after this year or not? Real question. I think he's coming back on an extension, so I think we're going to... If you like him, you're going to be happy. If you don't like him, you're going to be stuck with him for the next 3 years. Myself, I like how Game Time gets to the meat and potatoes when he posts content. Yeah, Clemente, I'm not a real... That's all I know how to do, man. I do what I know how to do. Every time Hamid comments, I have to head to the restroom and break out my number 2 jersey. Cowboys, Rangers, Mavs, Stars. There you go, Jason. There you go. You're not missing anything going to New Mexico. Okay. Go get him, Bradley. East Side Harold. East Side. Shout out to your squad, man. You guys are killing it. There you go. Well, see, and you're another one. You should be that way. My dad tainted me when I was young. They already put void years onto his contract. That means he's staying. If they can't come to an agreement, they can push some money. Here we go. Primetime Phil. I found out, though, it wasn't a switch that they flipped. They actually had to go to Dak's his agents and get the okay to do that. Come on, Game Time. I don't know if you like it here. There's nothing but mountains. Well, I want to come out there. I want to get my RV and head out west, man. You go through Arizona, go all the way up near Washington, Seattle, Quad Cities, Davenport. Cowboys, Cubs, Bulls. I remember going to the old Spectrum and seeing the Bulls many times against the Sixers. Boo, Brian, boo. Void years does not mean he is staying. It only means they can spread the dead. Yeah. Yes, exactly. But it also benefits us, Phil, because if he does leave, we have more years to spread the remaining money out. So, here's the wind kicking 3. Yeah, oh, you hear that? This thing is a beast. Then you'll probably like it here. All right, everybody. That's my half hour. It flew by. I got to go. Really doesn't mean he is staying. That wouldn't do anything. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.